everybody, this is Mike with a different kind of project. I had a bad connection on my mobile phone, my T-Mobil account, and I called them up and complained about the signal, and right away they said we can send you this to T-Mobil CellSpot. It acts just like your very own cell tower. So they said it's on back order, so we won't charge you the $25 to get it, and we won't charge you the $6.95 shipping. Most people who have a video on YouTube, same thing has happened to them. So it came today in about 1 week. So let's see what we got. Kind of a big box for what it is. There it is, the 2019 T-Mobil 4G LTE CellSpot. And let's take a look at the box here. Okay, and rather than unbox it, let me show you what's in there. Okay, we got the T-Mobil CellSpot. It's got a whole bunch of things on there. Power, internet, status, GPS, 3G, 4G, 4G, LTE. So that comes with it. We got an Ethernet cable. We've got a antenna. And we've got the power supply. Got a little Velcro strap to hold the wires. We got some screws and a couple mollies if we want to put it on the wall. And we've got the quick start guide and some kind of interference statement. Okay, there it is. Okay, I've got enough stuff here on top of my credenza. I got the router, which we've turned into a mask. And then I've got my Plex server, which we're working on, but most of my stuff is underneath this cabinet. So let me show you the mess underneath there. Got a Blu-ray player, modem, place where all my cords go. Okay, so rather than install it all in there, I don't know if this thing's going to work, so I'm going to put it all together up here, see if it works, and then if it works, you guys won't have to watch me stuff it all underneath my cabinet. So let's get started. So the first thing they want you to do is set it up in a well-ventilated area and place it in an upright position out of the direct sunlight. So mine is going to be standing up underneath the cabinet, and it's made by Nokia, and there's the spot for the Ethernet cable, and there's if you want to tie it into something. I don't know what you'd tie it into, and there's your spot for the power adapter. So let's start with the Ethernet cable. And by the way, everyone's asked me, is this a router? This is not a router. They used to send an Asus model router that had this electronics in it, I guess, or something, but they don't do that anymore. This is not a router. So let me show you what I'm doing.
I pulled back my router and found the branch connection for an Ethernet cable. The connections that are already there, one is for the modem from the cable company, the other one is from my NAS box.
Okay, I figured out if I'm going to stuff this thing underneath this cabinet, I'm going to build it right here in front of the cabinet so I can have all the wires come out. So here's my network connection right here. That's the in portion. Okay, and then the Second step here is they want you to hook up the GPS cable that comes with it. That's the number 2 spot, and you can see it breaking down there. Plug in this GPS cable right here, and it's got a little hole back here. You can barely see it. So let's see what happens here. No, it looks like it just pushes in there. Okay. So most of the people online have said they unroll this out and use it one time next to the window, and then they roll it right back up and put it right on with the unit, or put it next to the unit somewhere. So let's see what happens. Okay, the next step, they want you to plug in the power supply, and then obviously connect your power adapter to your power. Okay, here's my little cord, Velcro cord strap. Let's plug it in. And it's going through all its systems.
I've sped up the video so it doesn't take as long to watch.
So the power light is the first one to go on here, and that's gonna tell you that you got it powered on, obviously. I'm kind of waiting for the internet. That's gonna come on solid green.
I started out at 2 bars, as you can see here. And now it's starting to find something else on the list.
Okay, after about 15-20 minutes, all the lights lit up. And let's see, okay, and let's check my phone, see if the bars look any different, and look at that. You can see that's 5 full bars on the phone now. We started with 2. Excellent. Okay, now all I have to do is hide it under this credenza and I'll be all set. Okay, and after stuffing it under the credenza, after a couple minutes, I still look on my phone and I still have 5 bars. So I guess it didn't affect it, stuffing it under there. I got it in a well-ventilated spot, laid it down on its back, rolled up the GPS cable, stuffed it under there with it, and it's a great little device. Call T-Mobil if you're having problems, and maybe they'll do the same for you. Thanks a lot. I hope this helped you out. See you on the next one. Okay, there are a few things that I can mention that aren't too technical. If you do set this thing up, it is assigned to your address. They don't ask for a deposit or anything, but it has to go with you. So in other words, if you move and your address changes, it's going to change on your cell phone bill, so that thing is going to be assigned with it. Another thing is, anybody within a reasonable distance, they don't tell you exactly how far, but anybody within a reasonable distance will be able to reap the benefits of your cell phone, your little cell phone tower is what I call it, that you just installed. So if your friends come over, they have T-Mobil, they're all going to get 5 bars just like yourself. And that's it. That's the best part about this. It's still 5 bars, hasn't changed, and it was a good little product to have, and especially because it was free. We love free. Thanks.